A challenge, is it? Do you know the rules? Don't squander your time. Now, let the game begin.
Alrighty, let's just get into it. Spoilers for this game. Control is a game about a woman named Jessie, who's trying to discover the secrets hidden behind the organization FBC, the Federal Bureau of Control, and she wants to find what happened to her brother. The FBC finds strange and otherworldly objects and contains them, so they don't get out of control or into the wrong hands. Jessie somehow gets inside of this secret facility and finds that the place is under lockdown. How'd she get in during the lockdown? I don't know. Maybe it was the janitor. So she makes her way through this empty facility and finds the director's room, where he's already dead, and the gun calls to her.
Murder weapon? Really?
Turns out the gun isn't a regular firearm, it's an object of power. Just owning it apparently means she's the director now? So you just need to kill the old owner of the gun to become a director? Alright. The service weapon has many forms we can unlock along our journey, but for this challenge, we'll only be using its default firing mode. So we got our weapon, and now we can fight some baddies that are being controlled by something Jessie calls the Hiss. We make our way deeper into the Bureau, and meet up with Emily Pope. She's one of the main people that gives us missions. One of the first things she wants us to do is find the hotline, an object of power that will let us talk to the dead director. I guess he got lonely in the afterlife. So far the game is easy. The only thing we have to worry about is this gun running out of ammo. It has infinite ammo, but it takes some time to reload itself. Oh, I forgot to mention, we have this thing in our head called Polaris. It guides us through the FBC, and I don't know what it wants exactly. On our way to the hotline, we find this object of power, a floppy disk. Oh, scary. We cleanse it by just putting our hands around it, and upon touching it, we get a new power. We can pick up and throw stuff now. It does a lot of damage, so it's really useful, but I can only use it twice consecutively before Jessie runs out of energy. We get ambushed, but with our newfound power, we quickly dispatch of them. The throw power seems to be really useful against enemies with armor, so that'll be handy. Ah shit, a flyer. These guys are really annoying. If I try to throw something at them, they almost always dodge it. This one was easy, but imagine having to deal with two of them. Ugh. It's a real pain. We find the hotline and have a chat with the now dead director Trench. Well, just listen to him, we can't really talk to him. So we head back to Emily to update her and get our next objective. We head over to the maintenance sector so we can get this lockdown lifted. On our way we meet Ati again, the janitor. He points to where we need to head and tells us we gotta fix the water and the electric systems or else this whole place is gonna blow. All we gotta do is grab these generators and throw them where they need to go. And the power's fixed. Now the cooling pumps. Just gotta do the same while being shot at and done. Oh wait, there's a clog in the pipes. Oh jeez. That's no clog. It's more like, I don't know, what is that?
Oh no, what the fuck is that?
So now we fix the pumps and now there's a mini-boss. Just some guy that can take way too many hits since, you know, my attacks are pretty weak. But we get through his thick skull and we lift the lockdown. Back with Emily, we finally tell her why we're here, and some of our backstory. When Jessie was a child, she found this slide projector thing and it could open doors to other dimensions, and something came through. Then shortly, the FBC came and captured her brother. That's all we get for now. Our next step is to find Marshall. She could tell us where to find our brother. Now things are getting pretty tough. I especially hate these guys that shoot rockets at you, and the rockets freaking follow you? Like, seriously? That's not fair at all. On our way, we find Marshall and meet this lovely thing. It looks really cool, but there's no actual way to fighting it. You just gotta trap it and move on. God, I hated this part. We speak to Marshall through the intercom, and she sends the elevator for us, and we get ambushed by these kamikaze floaters. And after beating them, we gotta take cover from these guys. And this is a really bad position. They have the high ground, and all I got is this lousy piece of cover. I finally beat them after a few tries. It was a pain. We make contact with Marshall. She tells us we need more HRAs to help fight the hiss. HRAs are these things everyone's wearing that protect them. So we need to clear out the lab and fight another mini-boss. Or main boss? I don't know, probably not, but this one's kinda simple once you know what to do. It has a lot of armor and it would take multiple tries to get it down, but luckily, when it prepares an attack, it drops all its armor. So you just throw stuff and shoot it while it's about to attack. And it's beat. Nothing to it. Okay, it did take some time, but it wasn't hard. We get to the lab where they make the HRAs, and we gotta do this punch card puzzle thing. Boo, let's shoot some stuff.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
No, really? We get it up and running, but now we gotta get the material to actually make the stuff. So we gotta head back to maintenance and get to the Black Rock Quarry. On our way, we get another mini-boss, this invisible thing. It's not that hard since we're kind of in a big area, so we can run away from it. And you can kind of see it through the mist it leaves behind. After that, the elevator is broke, so we just jump down into the quarry. It's like a big black canyon. A BBC, I guess. So we gotta hook up these generators to this spot, I guess, and we'll be done. I did that on purpose, you know, just to make it, you know, because I love a challenge. You know how I love a challenge, right? Once we get the generators up and running, we gotta flip the switch, but we get spotted and we gotta fight off these baddies. Since we have the high ground, it's not super hard, even though we are fighting two of these big mini-boss guys. We fight them off till the bad music stops playing and we blow up the rocks to grab a smaller rock to take to Marshall. Back at headquarters, Marshall tells us our brother Dylan is being held at this facility in the containment sector, so that's our next target. Now the game is tough. I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes it seems like the enemies spawn behind us or can walk through walls, because this one guy, there's no way I could have missed him. Like, come on. We fight our way through the hiss and find Dylan's cell has been breached. I get a good jump scare from this guy. Good one. Trying to get to Dylan, we meet Fred, and he tells us we gotta take out this TV. Says it's wrecking the place. How bad can a TV be? Oh, okay. I've seen worse from TV. Remember Inhumans? Just kidding. I didn't watch it. This is an obvious ambush. Can't take any of them out from here. Guess I'll have to trigger it. Yep. So it's just another one of those rock thrower mini bosses. Are there any actual bosses in this game or just a bunch of mini bosses? What the hell? I died once at this part, but it's not hard. You just need to clear the room of the annoying little guys while saving the big guy for later. Once they're clear, you can focus on dodging his attacks and attacking him when he's vulnerable. And he's done. Now for the TV. Oh, and we learn a new skill, levitation. It's not super helpful for this run, but it looks cool. Now we gotta find Dylan. This flying skill is cool, but I cannot fly and shoot at the same time. It's too much to deal with, like, it's hard to aim, I guess. We finally get to Dylan, and he's gone.
Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby.
Well, fuck. All that walking around for nothing. We head back to the safe room, and
You are warm through time. The thunder's hum distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing
I'll
out
try
of his
anything
head.
once.
If he is still in.
You are a worm through time. The thunder song distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. All your hair must be eaten. The fuck?
I guess it kind of feels good. Anyways. Whew. Getting chills, getting tingles from that. Our next goal is to find the slide projector. So back to the containment sector. Oh my god, these guys are really bullet spongy now. I could unload a full clip in them and it doesn't do much. Did I mention how I hate these orbs? They aren't hard most of the time, but you have to take them out first, because they heal the enemies over time. And after a few shots they zip away and you gotta find them again. Luckily, if there's two of them, they don't heal each other. That would be annoying. That would be also unfair. So at this point, I died quite a few times because there's healing orbs, some snipers, grenade throwers, and even these kamikaze floaters. These aren't the real names, I just made them up because I don't know what they're called, the game doesn't name them. So luckily, I found this one room where I can hide and snipe a few of them. God, I hated that. So at this point, I'm mad. I hate wide open areas with barely any cover, and especially with those kamikaze guys. So I die, and I gotta start all over from this room. I rage myself through those rooms and get to this red room. I can see the checkpoint right there. Fuck these guys, I'm heading back to the elevator. It didn't help much, but I was able to calm myself down enough so I could do it. We're so close, I could feel it. Shit. It's this invisible thing. It only takes 2 hits from that thing to kill me? I did this to myself. I asked for this, so I'm gonna take it. Come on, ugly! I did it. Phew. We're almost there. Just gotta clear out this room and we're good. Oh my god, fuck this. I'm out of here. I gotta heal up or something first. Oh god, there's also a mini boss in that room. What the hell? Alright, calm down. As long as I keep my distance, I'll be fine. Oh my god, what? Wait, so they're not up there? Gotta hurry. Dead. So after a few more deaths, I got to this point. So we make it through to this small scale model of Jesse's hometown, Ordinary, where we get ambushed again, but we have plenty of space to move around, so it's not hard, especially with the levitation. That's pretty helpful, especially when I have to throw stuff. And we fight some more guys in a dumpster area, but still no slide projector. They moved it to the dimensional research area, which for some reason is through this constantly changing maze that won't let us through. Unless we play the right music? Just go with it. Apparently Ati has what we need, so we gotta find him in the maintenance sector. Just gotta follow his glow. It's pretty easy. Ati is something else. He's gotta be like a god or something. Alright, we're almost there. Just gotta wait for the carrier while fighting off all these bad guys. So we actually gotta try to survive until the carrier comes. Wasn't too hard, just avoid the attacks to get to the carrier. Because once you're on it, you can take cover and they won't hurt you. You don't have to kill everyone, just so you know. I think they just keep spawning. We find Ati, or does he find us? And he gives us his cassette player, so we can get through the maze. And what follows is this. Finally, we're in the home stretch. We find this thing the FBC calls the Hedron. I thought at first it was Polaris, the thing Jesse talks to the whole game, but it's not. The wiki says that the Hedron that we can see is not the whole entity, only part of it. It's only the part that we can see as humans. So the hiss is attacking the Hedron, and we gotta take out these laser things. And as we take them out, more of them keep coming, so it's actually really hard, so I had to take it slow and a steady approach to this. Whenever I take out one laser, like the floor raises up, so I gotta keep climbing higher. They only spawn when you get closer to the laser, so I would get close, run away, and so I can snipe them from a safe distance. Going up to them with no upgrades would be suicide. Luckily, as I shut off the lasers, you kinda get a checkpoint, so you don't have to shut off the lasers every time you die. So yeah, I'm taking the boring win on this. Sue me. So we shut down the lasers and we lose. The hiss gets to Jesse and it's game over. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and hit the like button. Of course it's not over. At first I thought I got the bad ending for this because I took too long in saving the Hedron thing and I was supposed to actually do it faster. But no, I did it right, and we just have to do these little boring tasks until Jesse snaps out of it. Right, moving on. If this is all in Jesse's head, so is that part real with Darling's music video? The final mission is to turn off the slide projector. It's actually kind of easy. Our gun is like powered up or something, because everything here dies much faster despite having bigger numbers over their heads. I don't know what those numbers mean. Are they supposed to be the level of the bad guy? I don't know. If it's explained, I missed it. But yeah, this final level is kind of a disappointment. No big boss to fight, just waves and waves of enemies we've beaten before. There are actual boss fights in the game, but they're not part of the main story. Huh? Couldn't even give us one boss fight at the end of the story? I was hoping we'd at least get to beat some sense into Dylan, but I guess that's gonna be in the next game. Hopefully they make it. I really like the story, the concept, and the gameplay. It's really fun. So in the end, we cleanse Dylan and turn off the slide projector. We unlock a new outfit for Jessie as she sits down as the new director of the FBC. Thanks for watching through to the end, guys. Sorry it's been a while since my last video. I just moved into my own place and trying to get settled in everything, but now I'm good to go. I should be able to make videos more consistently and hopefully at a faster pace. Let me know if you enjoyed the video, and I might do the actual bosses of the game. I heard they're really good, so I kinda wanna try them out. So just remember to subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.